This video is going to give you a hope that learning English and becoming a fluent speaker from zero is possible. Why am I saying so? Because I have done that. I come from a Hindi medium background. I never learned, I have never been taught anything in English when I was in my school. But despite coming from a Hindi medium background and despite coming from a small village, I somehow learned how to speak English fluently, and that's what I am going to teach you in this video. This video is going to give you a hope that becoming a fluent speaker from zero is possible and how you can become a fluent speaker. So the first thing that you should do before you do anything is commit yourself to learning English and becoming a fluent speaker. Commit that you are going to speak English fluently one day. This commitment of yours is going to make you a fluent speaker. There's nothing. There was a time when I had committed that I was going to learn English and I was going to become a fluent speaker from zero, no matter what came in my way. It doesn't mean that there were not any disheartening moments in my life during the period of learning this language. There were disheartening moments that challenged me, that you know what, you come from a small village, you don't have anyone around you whom you can practice with in English. I rejected all of that and I kept going instead. I became resourceful. I had no any resources, but I became resourceful and I said to myself, you know what, I had committed to become a fluent speaker, and if I would not become a fluent speaker, I will lose my self-respect. When it comes to my self-respect, I choose my self-respect over everything. Okay? So that's the thought that challenged me all the time, that you come from a village. So I became resourceful. My commitment made me a fluent speaker. So yeah, you have to commit to this idea of becoming a fluent speaker. Only then you are going to become a fluent speaker. Now let's talk about how you are going to become a fluent speaker even if you don't have anyone to practice English with. Let's talk about how you become a fluent speaker from zero. There are 5 things that you should be doing every single day to become a fluent speaker. There are only 5 things that you need to do every single day if you want to become a fluent speaker. If you want to become a fluent speaker, there are people out there who say that they have been practicing English for years and they have not reached a point where they can speak English fluently. And I don't understand why they are saying that. I don't understand why they are saying that they have been practicing English for years and they have not become a fluent speaker. They are either not consistent or they are not practicing English the right way. There are only 2 reasons for that. Now let's put this aside and let's talk about these 5 things. The first thing that you should be doing to become a fluent speaker is going to be listening. I will put this listening on the top of my list because this is something that has helped me a lot in making me a fluent speaker. And when it comes to what to listen, I would say listen to everything that you find comfortable listening, because when you start with something complicated, when you start with listening songs and when you won't understand, you will not continue. You will get bored, you will get confused, you will get anxious, and as a result you will give up. This is what I am saying. I am saying you to start with something basic that you understand, that you are able to repeat. Don't start with listening to songs, don't start with watching movies in English, or you won't be able to catch all those words that are being said in the movies you are watching. Especially if you are a beginner, I will suggest you to watch English cartoons initially, then move gradually. So yes, listening is going to be the most important thing in your English fluency journey. So listen to this language every single day. Now let's talk about the next thing. Now let's talk about the second thing. That's the main part of your English fluency journey, and that is speaking. Speaking is going to help you the most in making you a fluent speaker. The more you will speak, the better you will become over time. So yeah, don't wait for perfect moment to start speaking. Don't wait for you that you will complete this grammar book, then you will start speaking. Don't wait for perfect moment. The perfect moment is never going to come. I have a personal experience about this, because like you, if I had waited, I would not be speaking English fluently in front of you and explaining to you that I can become a fluent speaker. No, don't wait for perfect moment, just start. This is the perfect moment. Now let's talk about the third thing, and the third thing is reading. Yeah, reading is as crucial as listening. Reading is going to give you a strong foundation of a spoken English, because when you read, you notice sentence patterns that will help you speak English fluently and smoothly. When you read, you catch a lot of sentence patterns. There's nothing, there should be something. You are going to understand a lot about sentence pattern, and also you are going to build your vocabulary. This is what reading does to your English fluency. It is going to enhance your vocabulary. It is going to give you the momentum that you need. It is going to give you confidence. And if you come from a Hindi medium background, initially you won't be able to understand what you read, but as you keep going, as you carry on reading, there will be time when you start understanding a little bit, and from that time you will have to speed up the process. Means you have to read a lot, and that way you are going to create a strong foundation of spoken English. So yeah, reading is going to be a crucial part also of your English fluency journey. So read every single day. If you talk about what you should be reading, I would say that read anything again that you find comfortable with reading. So pick up 6th standard book, 7th standard book, like whatever books you find easy to understand or easy to read, just keep on reading. Now let's talk about the fourth thing, and the fourth thing is writing. Writing is going to play a very important role when it comes to speaking with clarity. Like, yeah, when you try to speak with clarity and you are not able to speak with clarity, this is because of one reason, because you don't write your thoughts. When you start writing your thoughts, your mind gets clearer, your thoughts get clearer, and that's how you will speak English with clarity. Clear communication, like speaking with clarity, is all about clear thought. And once you start writing down your thoughts will get clearer over time. So I will highly suggest you to write something or the other every single day. Write about the activities that you do throughout the day. Write about what you are learning from a book that you are reading. Write about your day activities. Write about anything that you want to write, because this way you are going to get a lot of clarity while talking in English. Initially you are not going to write well. Initially you will struggle making sentences in English, but once you learn a little bit of grammar, once you learn a little bit of sentence formation, you will find it easy to write. And once you start writing every single day, once you don't stop writing, you will become efficient at writing your thoughts. And that's what I will say you to do if you want to speak English with clarity. Now let's talk about the fifth thing, that is very important part of becoming fluent, and that is thinking in English. Thinking in English is all about speaking in English. The more you will speak, the better you will be able to think in this language. It's not that you are speaking most of the time your mother tongue and you are hoping that you will think in English. It is never going to happen. In order for you to think in this language, in order for you to think in English, you need to be speaking this language 60 to 70% of your time. If you speak English 70 to 80% of your time, you will automatically going to think in English. It is automatically going to make you think in English. So the secret of thinking in English is to speak this language every single day. Speak this language as much as you can. This is what is going to make you think in English automatically. Yeah, these were the 5 things that will help you speak English fluently from zero. These are 5 things that helped me speak English fluently, or as a result I am able to clearly talk in this language. And it's not that I have stopped improving. I am still improving my English. I am still polishing my English speaking skills. So yeah, if you want to do the same, if you want to speak English fluently, I have given you the roadmap. I have given you the blueprint of speaking English fluently. So yeah, if you found this video to be helpful, I want you to hit the like button. I also want you to subscribe to this channel because it motivates me to make more videos.